I am super excited to show you two of my favorite books of all time. I think these books really embody what Usborne Books and More is all about. They're really interactive, really durable. They're just so detailed. There's so much to them. You can read it over and over again, both of them, and find lots of new things to kind of discover and explore and little details that you didn't see before. So Nibbles the Book Monster. If you've ever heard of it, it's about a little monster called Nibbles who likes to eat books. And then we just came out with an addition to this series called Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide. So I'm going to show you inside both of those. I also have to show you, we have this adorable plush. It's like corduroy, and then it's got these great soft little felt ears, so like multiple kind of textures on it. I think that it's such a great companion to the books. So let me show you inside Nibbles, just in case that you've never seen inside of it. Nibbles the Book Monster, so caution, this book bites. This is a story of a little monster called Nibbles, and he gets out of his cage, and then it's the reader's job to capture him because he likes to eat books, and he goes into different books and he changes the story. This book is full of all of these great cutouts that go throughout the whole book. So he eats his way into his first storybook. He eats his way in through the little hole. And so he goes into Goldilocks and the Three Bears. He goes into several classic fairy tales and changes the story. So really cool. It's this great like book within a book, kind of a different size in the rest of the pages. So it really just is this great kind of depth to this book. So he eventually changes the story, and he comes out the back of the book, and you almost catch him, but then he goes into the next storybook. He goes into a Little Red Riding Hood through a little hole, changes that story. The illustrations in these books are so gorgeous. Goes into Jack and the Beanstalk, so goes through that one. Finally, it's your job to catch him. So it says, quick, close the cage. And so you close the cage, and it says, you must never take your eye off of Nibbles for 1 second. And then it says, stop, can you hear something? And you hear some nibbling and gnawing and chewing. And he has gone out the back of the book. So adorable story. So apparently Nibbles comes out of this book and goes into this dinosaur guide. It's supposed to be a very serious story, a very serious book about dinosaurs that Nibbles ruins. So it says, millions of years ago, dinosaurs ruled the earth. In the pages of this book, you'll find the most deadly, dangerous dinosaurs ever to... Wait a minute, what is that? There's a hole in the book. So then you're trying to find out who made that hole, and it shows that it's uninvited Nibbles. Talks all about him, his classification, his characteristics, species data. It's got all these like cute flaps in it. And then he goes into this dinosaur book, and you can't even concentrate or read it because you're trying to read about the Triceratops, but Nibbles has nibbled through the words. So it just shows that it has some cute facts about dinosaurs, but then it's kind of all about Nibbles. So lots of flaps in this book, and several like just really different flaps. They come from different directions, and some are big and some are small. So Nibbles, basically, he ruins this nonfiction book. Everyone, he goes through even more. And then finally, at the end of the book, it says that the T-Rex spits him out of the book. So he goes through and ends up another hole. We think this will mean another sequel for Nibbles, which we really hope because we just love these books. There is Nibbles, there's the Dinosaur Guide, and then there's the amazing plush that I think these books should not be without. So I hope you enjoyed looking at one of my favorite books. It is a must for every library, in my opinion.